Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Stellaris, where as you can see, the Ashen Collective has gotten a lot bigger. That's because our first war, we've officially won it, and we won 3 planets, and we totally dominated the opposition. So that is very, very exciting and promising, and now we get to turn our heads to what other neighbors do we have to us. It looks like we have a whole swath of the galaxy just over here to ourselves, which is a little surprising, but we are definitely going to take advantage of it. Now, we have a big enough strike force to where we can go ahead and just merge these things, and we need to clean up everything that's here, but we need to merge and heal first. We are below the force limit now because we do have more places, but less space stations. But there are a few complications that come with that. First being, let's see here. We do have multiple beings in our empire now. We are actually 41% Othethi. That's crazy. We have that many that are not our own race. Although the Ashen, we are doing pretty well. But we do have, let's see, we're repugnant, strong, so our armies would do pretty well. Arctic presence and adaptability. Nice thing about the Othethi is that they have a different colony type. So eventually, if we can make some more colonies here, we can start going after continental planets. We have to research the tech to get that, though. But there's another problem. We have factions. We have lots and lots of factions. We have the independent Escog faction, which has an attraction of negative 45 for whatever reason. Probably because we just won a war. And... okay, what? What? This is really bizarre, and not just because we have little bear ears on our garrisons here. Escog is no longer occupied. I didn't get any pop-ups. I didn't get nothing. I got no notification. Just the war ended, and Escog is now ours. Huh. Well, regardless, I think we do need to try and figure some things out here because we have too many planets. We have factions. And that's what happens when you take everything. And they want independent Metal, independent Rexus, independent Zarti. Well, you know what, guys? These guys are probably never going to be very happy. But because they don't have a home world to go to, we can do different things to manage them. We can grant them independence. We can suppress the media. We can bribe the leaders. What I think I'm going to do instead, though, because we need to get this ball rolling here. We have multiple sectors that we can make, and I'm going to make... First off, I'm going to edit this sector, which actually needs a leader here, and it's currently on mineral focus. I'm going to change it to financial focus. Unfortunately, oh my god, it has actually no minerals. Alright. Let's add this, and we can add this. And that will be us. Alright, what else? I think the other question is, do I actually want to make this their own separate independent place? I mean, they do have continental worlds. They do have a lot of good resources. This does free us up to possibly, because I did see a planet up here that was, and I'll probably need to send another place over here, but I did see a habitable world somewhere in one of these systems. Maybe it was up here. Well, I'll have to scout that regardless. Unfortunately, because we don't have baddies over here anymore, we can actually do this. So we do have hostile territory here, multiple bad mining stations. So they just kept those in their territory. I think what I do want to do, in fact, I think I will go ahead and try giving them a sector. Let's go ahead and get a governor for this sector. Food is good. Food is okay. Let's get Eager Dog, though. Alright, and then a second sector. So we want those. Wrong button. Alright, another sector. And if it comes to a pinch, we could eventually drop this planet in there as well. And we'll put this planet in there too. Just to make our sectors nice and pretty. All right, now we do have other places over here. We have a limit on sectors. So Skellions there. This is kind of their old free space. So let's go ahead and finish. All right, that may placate them for a little bit. Now, what else do we need to do? We have we need to turn back on our resource icons here. We need to survey these systems in a hurry. Oh man, do we need to do? I'm actually go ahead and unpause this because we need to send our systems home. We need to reconsolidate. We're actually in a positive for money now, which is awesome. Just think, we were in such the negative before, and now we're not. All right, so survey here. This planet's regaining health. Let's repair you guys first. So we actually mostly lived through that. Pretty nice. And you 5 guys are just here. You know what I'm going to do? Since you guys are just hanging out in orbit, I'm going to go ahead and land you all here. Just in case anybody decides they want to get out of line, at least we'll have some defenses if the revolution comes. Alright, now we have Soul that has been searched. We have not actually... we haven't actually explored much of this system. We do have our own outpost, though, but actually that's all we managed to pop in here. So we do... Oh, this is the place with the system that we can colonize. So if we do that, and it is an Arctic world, it's not big. Oh, it's pretty big for a moon. It is tidally locked, so that's not great. And atmospheric aphrodisiac's not awful. But if we get that there, then we can totally ditch this, because since we have the Spiraler arms, there's not going to be a lot coming around there, and this will reach up. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Now our construction ships. We got some research completed too. We have victory. Yay, victory's just flashing up there. Alright, so leader cost is... Ooh. First off, we're short of scientists. We need to fix that. Psi Warriors. Psi Warriors would be pretty good. Is it as good as monthly influence? I think we got to take it. It's going to take a really long time. But I think it's going to be a really long time before we get to the next word. So these elite warriors are shrouded in mystery. We see here. Relying on their powerful psionic abilities and extensive physical training to move about the battlefield, they prefer to engage their opponents in close combat, and many are extremely proficient with melee weapons. Yay, we'll do that. Rare... Oh, engineer corps, so military stations. You know, I was a little... My military stations did not do a lot in that war. I had a few out there, but they didn't do a lot. Let's go ahead and unlock the cruiser. And let's get... We actually need to recruit another scientist, don't we? So let's do that. All of our recruit costs are down. Research speed 10. We need to recruit a governor for here. I did it again. How does this keep happening? We actually have a scientist that's just going to be sitting there now. It's like the 3rd or 4th time that's happened where it didn't pop up immediately. I feel like I'm just missing something, so... Assign leader. Let's go ahead and recruit. And what can we do? Food or output? Well, let's go ahead and do food because that'll help grow these things a little bit. So let's go ahead and put the taxes up to 75. Let's put these on an energy focus as well. And we'll see what they do. Now, what has that done to our factions? I don't know. I need to actually unpause. We are going to be going back to fastest on here, so factions right now. Whoa. Okay, well, we've gone from a good to not so great. So now they want... All the factions have just kind of joined in, and then now they want an independent Zarti sector. Well, we'll see how that works out, because right now... That did do a lot with the factions to kind of quiet them down. They do get to have their own autonomy under us. So that's a positive. Lots of physics and engineering research. We're going to get a lot of that. Unemployed pops. Yeah, we got to figure this out now, don't we? Alright, if we have an unemployed pop, we're pretty much going to be putting energy to him right now. Do we have enough to upgrade to the planetary administration? We do. And Schlurg is a good place for it. Reblog is okay. You're unemployed. So let's build another power plant. So, cold fusion power physics research. So, their technologies which are now lost. Alright, our repair is done. Let's start cleaning up systems. This is a 900 power stack, so we should be able to take on these guys. Well, you know what? That may be a little bit problematic because technically they have more power than we do. Let's go down here. We're just going to set these guys to aggressive and see what they can clean up. We got a bunch of little things around here. So hopefully that'll be enough. Once again, the nice thing about hyperlanes is that we do get to go pretty fast just through places. Granted, you have to stay on the lanes, but you don't have to go around the middle of the system. So if we take on all these guys at once, it's one of those things where they're split up. So it shouldn't be so bad, but this will help open up. We need to control these choke points. That's for sure. Situation log updated. And I need to continue with my construction ships here. Anything else I can do here?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright. So we have some hostiles over there. I probably should have cleaned that up first.
System
we have a thirsty dog over here now. That's not in our system. So Sovereignty made a protectorate out of the Tescan Palace. So let's see here. Does that do anything for us? Yeah, I guess it does. Alright, so our ships are being blown up a little bit. We can just call this decreasing our overhead. Alright, fleet combat, alright.
Situation log updated.
Okay, all clear. And we didn't take that much damage. Where else can we go? So, construction ship. Let's at least build a research station for now. So we have some attack armies. So let's go ahead and ditch our army screen for now.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so all we gotta do here is just research. We're getting a lot of we're getting a lot of robo announcements. Okay, this science ship. Where are you?
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, so survey.
Updated.
Survey.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And we can't actually survey that, but we can actually research this project.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
I wish there was a way I could like kind of disable that just a little bit, because we're gonna get a lot of notifications for this. Because we have our ships just going faster, but this is why we are set to aggressive, right? This is a whole system of mining drone issues.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But we'll figure it out. Alright, construction. We don't have too much that we can construct right now other than rebuilding mine stations that were destroyed. And then rebuilding over here. We've encountered some form of alien vessels. Elf aliens. I don't know about that. But you can see we're starting to get money back. We're starting to get cash on hand back. Oh, we got soul as well. We can put mining stations here. And we do want to actually put an observation post up here. Now, do I want to do anything with the humans to change them a little bit? I don't know. Let's go ahead and build research stations here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And I guess we can actually go ahead and build a colony ship as well, but I need to do this. Definitely need. I was like, wait, why do I not have all these modules? Oh wait, because this space center got destroyed. All right, we need to level you up. We need to level you up. All right, so our ships are not super happy, but they're not dead. And look at all these little research things. It'd be nice if I could automatically have somebody just click through all those, but it doesn't seem to be what's going to be happening. Alright. Now, I did see some answers on the Stellaris subreddit in terms of performance issues that I was running into stream yesterday, which those VODs will be on the YouTube channel pretty soon. But there were some issues that I ran into just in terms of performance, especially later on in the game, especially in galaxies that are pretty big. And this is not like a super huge galaxy. So maybe it'll be a little better. And I don't necessarily know neighbors, so maybe we don't need to track other
Debris
things.
analyzed.
But we'll see. This is, like I said, this game is, as of this recording, the game's releasing today, so we're going to know a lot more by the time this video goes up about what's going on in the wilds. But a transmission from the Herbaria, they appear to have successfully translated our language. Hello, with regards, we hope a productive relationship with your people, but be warned that our military, with respect to any transgressions in airspace, will be met with maximum force. Greetings, traveler. Now let's look at our situation log. We haven't done that in a while. Asteroid sighted. This, I did complete that, but it's a bug. Sublight probes. We have one more up here, so once we investigate our system, we'll try and send somebody over there. Alien specimen procurement. We don't have border access. We do have border access. We don't have border access. So we'll have to figure it out. This can have really good rewards. Alien barracks. Where's that one? Alright. So we can't actually send a scientist down here. Wonder why I didn't do it before. Probably it like popped up in the middle of war or battle or something. So there is a lot of automation that you can do in this game. And let's see. This shouldn't be too big of a threat. So we'll see if doing those shift commands will work there too. We have a colony ship as well. We have this research accumulating, which, like I said before, if I don't put research in right away, we do stockpile for later. So, survey speed. I kind of want to do that, but I kind of want to do sentient point defense as well. But we'll do survey speed first. So we have the Horsham, the beta aliens. We need to also... we can go ahead and do all these right now for collecting data. Oh, splitting the atom. Physicists on the alien civilization of Babak-Lex have managed to split the atom for the first time. With the discovery of nuclear fission, the first nuclear weapons are inevitably being produced and nuclear power plants are coming alive. The Hagaval civilization has entered a critical phase where they suddenly possess the means to destroy their own world with the press of a button. Fun. We actually have an observation post over them too. Right now I'm doing light observation, but they are in the atomic age. All with the press of a button, I can make it aggressive. Let's make it aggressive. I like how it changes to a cow icon. That's for no additional cost other than just making them upset. Now, we can actually try and give them technological enlightenment, which is something that I have confused with uplifting in other videos in the past.
Research complete. Debris analyzed.
Alright, let's go take you to Sol.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet
More research
engaged.
complete, so red shard thrower, that's just from taking all those things out. All those little research nodes. We have a science ship who's asleep. So we'll research this. It may be saying, but I don't need to research this. And we can do research. Research all the things. Survey the system. And we've got another system that has like 1 billion little things. So we'll see if I feel like clicking through all the mining drone technology. That'll pretty much take us all the way through. Someone else died. Admiral Glosh! Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. I'm out of a military. That is great. Okay. And the really sad part is that I didn't even watch it happen. Do we have a battle report or anything? That's not great. So our admiral who is doing so well, I thought we could clean up things okay. That's what I get for taking care of other things and not paying attention. Alright, well, we are not going to be peacemongering for sure. Let's go ahead and build a destroyer. What do we want to do with this destroyer? We'll call it the Abomination. And if we can auto-complete, we do get space torpedoes. We do get the large railgun. I'd really like to have some armor on here too. So if we replace a shield for that, we get 7. Negative 12. Alright, there's really no in between there, is it? Alright. I mean, the alternative would be to change the weapons. I do like the large railgun and torpedoes. Combined arms is something I've had some really bad times dealing with. Like if we look here, what do we have? Red shard thrower, fusion missile, railgun's really good for kinetic damage. Space torpedoes. I mean, it's going to be in the medium socket, so that's 15 power usage, 10 power usage, 5 power usage, 20, 15. Yeah, that's probably the most efficient. We'll just save that for now. Alright. Did I already have an abomination? Yeah, there we go. And then, as per the usual, let's go ahead and delete this auto-destroyer, which is just very weak. Okay, guys. Remember that great campaign that we had? We just totally failed because I thought we could just clean up these systems okay. And that means that we still have dangers like right here. The Beth aliens. Possibly over here too. That's embarrassing. And that was on camera. So that's nice. Let's go ahead. We can't actually build destroyer assembly yards yet. So spaceport level 3. Spaceport level 3. That'll come first. It's not like we're getting in any wars right now. But yeah, that's like, oh good, we've solved some problems and we've created some more. So if we look at our factions again, we do have a little bit of support for this sector, but it's going very slowly. So once again, it seems like as nice as it is to have these factions, it's not really manifesting itself very much yet. Maybe it's because I have low ethics divergence, I don't know. We received a transmission from Devon Siva. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Hello, oh wow, hello flying beast. We hope for a productive relationship with your people. Be warned, our military will respond to any transgression. We share divine heritage. We all come from a bad place. Alright, so colony ship that I still did not send down. Are you actually here? Where are we going? Colonize the planet, and let's colonize it right here. Okay, so we have a research station. We have another research station. We have another research station. Cool. Didn't need to build all those. If we're just going to colonize, but that's okay. Like I said, the key goal here is to free up... Let's hear. Do we have any other frontier outposts that I can free up? I want to keep that one. I've got to keep that one. How much influence are we losing from frontier outpost? 1, 2, 3... Where's the fourth one? 1, 2... Oh, gosh. Okay, we definitely do not need this one anymore. Bye-bye. Like, our borders are going to be fine. Okay, so we lost Kalan. And we lost Rixar barely, but we'll get those back.
Special project complete.
The Sarens are large, burrowing creatures, so we got one specimen collected. With the predators sensed movement in the sand above, they immediately raised dozens of tail spikes on their backs in hope of impaling something. Finding a suitable specimen proved to be difficult until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to discovery and procurement of an usually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. Yay, society research.
Research complete.
Alright, so we have galvantronic whatever sensors. Orbital sensor arrays. We can get an observatory, which is pretty good. Research alternatives is pretty good. Survey speed +5. I don't think that's a repeatable tech. Usually they have like a little gold outline. This gives us better sensors.
System survey complete.
I'm gonna... What do observatories do? They'll increase output. So let's go ahead and get those. Alright, construction ship. We need to... Okay, what we need to do first... We've got to work on our infrastructure. And to that end, we have to go ahead and get our destroyers started. And we can keep a place on here for other stuff. So we do have colonization going on. That's not awful. Let's go ahead and just build. How expensive are these destroyers? 241.
Special project complete.
Alright, we got another special project. We'll get those in just a second. Because what we're also going to need to do is rebuild up kind of our surface worlds. We need to do a survey through that. So, Science Officer Reglor's thorough xenohistorical analysis of the military installation yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed through the planet using completely barren, but it is unclear its current inhospitability is a result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in the armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, science officer claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants. So 150 experience and military theory trait. Alright. So we have a science ship that needs to explore over here. We have all these areas. Oh! Whoa! Hey guys! You are military. They must have just entered space like right now. Pretty cool. And we have a Gaia world. How good of a Gaia world? 12. Not awesome, but not awful. Let's go ahead because they will spread out to that. And note that it may be a Gaia world. And for those of you that do not know, Gaia world means 100% habitability, ideal temperature world with nitrogen, oxygen, atmosphere, and resilient ecosystem, optimal conditions for all known higher forms of life at different latitudes. And it has no tile blockers. We're gonna build a colony ship right now. No, we're not. We're gonna build a colony ship in just a minute. Once we have the minerals, we'll build it over here. So I do want a Gaia world, and I need to get our military back on track. Okay, so 2%, practically begging for some archaeological work. Well, we shall oblige. So, fanatic, spiritualist, collectivist, or just collectivist? We'll do it like this. Alright. So we should be able to get that in good time. But yeah, this is exactly what I talk about. Happens from time to time, is that you have species that reach spaceflight and they just pop up, so not everyone starts at the same time. So Orem is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Surface littered with cenotaphs carved with some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines defied chart or history so fanatical. It must surely be fictional. Surely. So they are beautiful. Make a digital reproduction for monoliths widely available, or image them for the archives. We can get some engineering research. I kind of want to see what that means. So monoliths. The annotated reproduction of the monolithic imagery found are proved immensely popular. The Ashen Collective, many citizens state about the fanatic animals have completely changed how they feel about aliens. Really? 6 pops gain the xenophile ethic. So we did get some ethics divergence out of that. What is this? We have science ships still, don't we? I'm just sitting here prating on. We need to go, like, up through here. And I want to see if we can go ahead and get some surveying done here, here, and I'm going to go for broke and see if we can get this system surveyed. Alright, construction ship there. This is now back in our borders, somehow. Like, barely. This is barely back in our borders. But we need energy. Although we're doing pretty good. We just need we've been building so many military things that we need energy, we need minerals. And we need to go kind of do a survey of the surface of our planets here. Like this could use an upgrade. Physics lab. Well, that's okay. This is a place of engineering research, but what can you do? We can upgrade this power plant for 90. We're decent there for now, other than this place that actually has no work, and we don't need that much food. But we'll get to it in a little bit. Gosh. Alright, we need a lot of minerals for this. So basic power plant. Extra power plants. This is exactly what I was talking about while we build the planetary administration. So upgrade. You guys don't... Okay, you have 2 foods, so you actually do need some food. Hydroponics farm. Oh, hello. First contact with the Natraxi homeworlds. Ashen, how delightful. We haven't expected to encounter you a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. Interesting. Is this like a is this a fallen empire? We greet you as one. Yay, so let's hear the Natraxi homeworlds. Okay. We can't go any further. Well, hello guys. That is a fallen empire. So we have one right next door. They expected us to kill ourselves, but no, we shall not be denied. They're dismissive. They have xenophilia, so they're enigmatic observers. The fallen empire dedicates itself to study of the youngest races. Purging and enslaving other races may draw their ire. Well, that does mean that we are not planning on taking out these guys. Since we have a fallen empire right next door. Unfortunate. Whoa, wait. We have another path. Oh, good. Are they actually just going to let us pass through? Because right now, that's pretty lucky. So we did actually find a fallen empire at the end. I think that's a pretty decent note to end this on, to be honest. We do have some factions still going. We do have our economy slowly recovering. And the map is starting to fill out, so that's pretty cool. But that's it for now. This is Asher. The Ashen Collective is one of the larger blobs on the map. And if we can take some more of this area, especially down here, it can blob even larger. We don't need to be too much larger. But a fallen empire is going to press our growth a little bit at this rate. And they have a lot of planets. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't think I can actually see any of them right now. No. And they don't seem to be like super technologically enhanced. So they have like Cradle, which is interesting. Cradle of Filth! But not really. But yeah, that's it for now. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. We will be doing this again soon. So we're not exploring west. We may not be able to go north into this arm of the galaxy, which is going to make hyperlanes very interesting because we may be getting boxed in far sooner than I realized. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.